to you and welcome. It's been ages. Last time we saw you, Ghana saw you. This beautiful little girl. But I can say it's going to be a beautiful woman as well. Good morning and welcome to our show.
Good morning. Thank you.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. I hate for the question. I mean, we saw you at the opening ceremony of Cannes 2008, and since then, no one has seen or heard of you. I hate for the question.
Oh, I've just been in school. I don't think I was intentionally trying to conceal my identity or hide or anything. I think God's timing is just um, God's will and His timing are just His purpose. So everything will come out at the time that it's supposed to.
Yeah, that's a good one because I mean, as you said, you did not intentionally decide to move away from the public space. But do people recognize you? I'm going to say, wow.
When I was younger, yes, sometimes people would recognize me, but since I've grown and I guess I've changed a bit since I was younger, it's been 14 years, people don't really recognize me. But every now and then, maybe I'll get a friend, send me the picture and be like, Mimi, I think this is you. Is that you? And I'd be like, yes. But I guess it's people who will know me well and be able to recognize me.
Yeah. But does it bring some emoji? I mean, when people then finally get to know, say, hey, wow, does it bring back some very good memories?
Oh, yes, it does. I mean, it's something that's it's very dear to my heart and something that I always feel blessed to have been able to do. So whenever people remind me, whenever I see the picture again surface on social media or something, it brings back very fond memories. And it always reminds me that I'm very blessed to have had this opportunity in my life.
Well, take us back to that day. I mean, for you were 8 at the time?
Yes, I was 8.
8 years and coming out of that tunnel to meet close to 40,000 faces cheering. And I remember that day so well. The Vuvuzela noise alone at that Casper Stadium was something else. For an 8-year-old Mimi, take us through that experience. And now at the same mouth, as a young girl at the time.
I think in the beginning, even before the closing ceremony and everything, the whole energy of the AFCON was very exciting, and I was very excited about football and Black Stars at the time. So I was very excited for to be a part of all of it. And at the moment of like the closing ceremony, when I looked up and I saw so many people, I just got so nervous for an 8-year-old to see a stadium full of people and to also know that I was on TV and everything. It was definitely a mixture of excitement and nervousness, but in all, I just knew that I was doing something very special, and I'm glad to have been able to have the confidence to see the whole thing through.
Well, was that your first encounter with football? Not your first time at stadium, or you've been around that environment before?
Yes, my very first time, yes.
Wow. So how did you overcome the nervousness? I mean, because and as nervous as you were, you could have easily dropped it.
So when I looked, I think to my right side, I saw my mom, and she was smiling and waving at me. And I think that was what calmed me down and gave me the confidence to continue.
She was in the stands?
Yes, she was in the stands. I don't even know how I spotted her. I think she must have been like maybe on a lower level or something.
Oh, nice. But how heavy is the trophy?
It was very heavy, especially, I don't know how I'll feel if I hold it now, but for an 8-year-old with very skinny, heavy.
And talking about purpose and God's plan, for close to 4 decades now, we've not won the Nations Cup, and you are one of the few Ghanaians to lift the trophy, something that's preserved for captains and champions of the Nations Cup. Does that bring some special feelings, to you?
I think it's a mixture of, feeling blessed and then also feeling like a bit disappointed to know that, I'm the only person who has been able to hold the cup for a very long time. But I think, with prayers, we can all have faith that soon the Black Stars too will hold the cup, very like maybe in the next coming AFCON.
Well, but that day, did it renew some, or spark some love for football inside you? I'm asking this because I'm trying to find out, did that experience influence your future decisions in any way?
I think even before the closing ceremony, I got very excited about Ghana football because, as I said, it was my first experience with Ghana football, with football just in general, and like being able to go to the stadium and feel the energy and root for a team. So I remember the quarterfinals, how excited I was when we won, and how like everybody was saying host and win. And I was so excited that Ghana was going to host the AFCON and then win. And then when we lost the semifinals, I don't, as a young girl, I cried and cried and cried. And everybody just tried to explain to me that, these are the things that happen. But yeah, it definitely instilled a passion for Ghana football in me. I mean, everybody wants to root for their country and everybody gets excited when their country plays. I think in terms of maybe I would say European football, or I know I don't really follow that much, but I always make sure like to watch when Ghana is playing a match and to always root for the Black Stars.
Well, let's come to you a bit. From then, what have you been up to in terms of education and life in general?
Oh, I mean, well, with school, I've just been a science student. Currently, I'm studying electrical engineering. And now I guess I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do after university, like figuring out life and everything. But just the normal life, perils of teenagehood and everything, and growing up and just taking life every day one step at a time. And I'm excited to see what life has in store. I mean, especially like now that everything has come to the surface, and people love that little girl from 14 years ago, but maybe they can also fall in love with me.
Sure, people are already falling in love with the big girl Mimi we are seeing now on our screens. But that's it's good to know. But do you think that one day you would be involved in football in a much more different role than just sitting in the palanquin and bringing the trophy onto the field of play in the final, in the closing ceremony? Do you see yourself in a different role, maybe in administration or something that's related to football or sport in general?
As in a career in sports?
Yep.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's where my life is headed. But I would definitely love to see. I always said that I would really love to see them recreate that moment in another AFCON, and I would love to see another little girl in the palanquin, and if I could even be a part of arranging that, or a part of the process to like re-envision that moment, I would really love to. But in terms of an entire career in football, no, I don't think so.
Do you support any football club?
Pardon? Sorry?
Do you support any football club?
Well, my
local or international?
Well, my brother and my father support Chelsea, so our house is more or less a Chelsea house. I don't think I'm allowed to support any other team.
It's a free world. You're allowed to join Arsenal. We've won 13 FA Cups. They've won just a couple. So you can. I mean, it's a good, reason to join Arsenal.
Okay, something to think about.
But what about home? Team now support you here.
No, I don't really follow the local sports. Yeah. Maybe I only ever watch maybe when Black Stars play.
Yeah. Okay, so let me have a deal with you. Anytime you are in town, I would take you to a local game.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you love it.
Yes.
Preferably the Accra Sports Stadium, just for you to throw back, some very good memories.
Sorry?
I'm saying preferably Accra Sports Stadium, where
Yes.
it all happened for you, 14 years ago, so you can have some
Yeah.
very good memories. But have you been there again since that moment at Accra Sports Stadium?
Yes, I used to go for crossover services at the Accra Sports Stadium
ICGC
until they moved it to Independence Square. Yeah.
It's been good talking to you. I wish you all the best in life. Hopefully we'll talk again soon.
Thank you very much.
My professor wants me to ask you. You don't mention your school. Which school are you in the UK?
I'm in University College London.
University College London. Okay, that's good. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. I wish you all the best in life.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay.
And regards to the whole family.
Okay, I will.
Bye.
Okay, take care.
Like and subscribe and click on the notification. Happy FM, Nimdie, Happy FM, and Nijenkwa.